First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Urias gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that these are your basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good 4-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
First delivery to him on the way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Mike Piazza. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores takes this the other way to right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
The next Cub up, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Floyd is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Joe Ross is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother Tyson Ross, who also is a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
Digging in now, Cliff Floyd. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty V, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first two games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next from Miami, Mike Schmidt. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. And now the Cubs pitcher, Joe Ross, will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. From deep in the hole. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Larkin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Another 2-2 offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Bell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. High and deep to right center. Martin on the move. He's there and records the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Piazza will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martin going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Number 5.
Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Flores, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a 20th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into...
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Kevin Smith will be next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Leonys Martin. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Julio Urias. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Miami down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Will.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Center fielder number 12.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in the dangerous Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The pitcher number 41.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Ross looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hard liner to center field. Martin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Riding in once again, Cliff Floyd back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball.
D-Rock.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hot shot to third. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Second baseman, number 12.
Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And that one got a piece of him. Ready now for the Marlins. Mike Schmidt 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a break. Ball. Floyd. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Started that swing a bit too early. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Into the box now, Josh Bell. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Bell, a 25-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Runner goes for third. He swings and misses. Throw in plenty of time, and he's out at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Panic's got it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and 1 strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Martin going back. Gone! We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He swings and grounds it to short. They'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Here's Addison Russell. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through.
Out for the Marlins, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Kevin Smith will be next. As he takes a called strike on the blank, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way out in front.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Here's Will Myers. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, Joe Ross. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Josh Bell the next to hit. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapper up the line. But it's foul, strike one. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Ready with the 0-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Barry Larkin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Panic barehanded. He's out. Francisco Mejia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Francisco Mejia.
First pitch sinker. Misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Seth Lugo takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Cliff Floyd. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 0-2, here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Myers is there. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Panik. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Javi Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
High in the air out to center field. Martin able to take it in for the first out. Mike Piazza will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Floyd on the move. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Martin. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Harmon Killebrew becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. In there, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it, and the inning is over. Miami striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Wilmer Flores.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bonifacio racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score. So in now for Chicago, Seth Lugo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Barry Larkin, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Barry Larkin is sent packing for the second out of the inning. From the stretch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Martin going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but I'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Martin is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them. Here's Addison Russell.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 count and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Kevin Smith will be next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Here's Leonys Martin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Albies picks it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Matt Bowman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Will Myers. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fielded by Panik. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So striding forward now, Seth Lugo. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Martin is after it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
The next Cub up, Josh Bell. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Floyd is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. Adeiny Echeverria will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Cliff Floyd is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing this.
Throw on to first, they'll be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Joe Panik.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
15-0 the final in this one. The Chicago Cubs put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Joe Ross earns his first win of the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Julio Urias was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game. 4